Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another video on my channel. Today we are continuing on with the bomber, and as you guys can see, it is actually looking pretty sick. I say that literally every time we actually start these videos, but honestly, I think we've actually done a pretty good job with this. Somebody did mention that we could actually turn this thing on the roof into some sort of cool fire suppression system, and to be totally honest with you, that is probably a good idea. I don't know. I guess we can actually flow water through these. Presumably. I really don't know, but yeah, that's probably a good idea. Anyway, today what we're going to do is we're going to work on actually having somewhere that starts the engines. We're also going to try and figure out the autopilot system, and I do have a microcontroller here that we can use. So, yes, let's try and do that today. Okie dokie, so with that being said, let's go ahead and try and find the system. Here it is. So, it's actually called the analytically... No, actually, it's not. It's not. This isn't it. Autopilot, it's this one. So, Autopilot for planes. That is actually what it's called. And we're going to put that all the way in the back of the plane because we've actually got room for it back here, so we might as well use it. Bam! There we go. Excellent. So now, we've got all of these points that we need to figure out and use. So, the other thing that we actually desperately need is actually a GPS. And that is one of these. And I'm actually going to put this towards the front. Actually, I've already put one in, but it's going to go right there. Okay, very good. So, the way this works, this is the x-coordinate. It needs to go to the x-coordinate on here. So, we need to figure this out. So, current x is this one, and then current y is the other one. Let's try and figure that one out. There we go, current y. Excellent, so that's done. Very nice. The target x and the target y actually come out of this. So, I don't know which one's x and which one's y. I actually don't know how this works. How do these work? Let me get in here. So when we actually have an autopilot, sorry, when we have a coordinate, we put it down like so. Okay, excellent. We then go over to the thing, the keypad, and we go, bam, input waypoint. Minus 9,000, and then, okay, so, X is the first one. Okay, good. X is the first one, and then the other one's the second one. Okay, excellent. So, X is A, wherever that is. X is A. And then B is the other one. There we go. B is Y. Excellent. Okay, so target rotation. I'm not sure what we do with these, actually, to be totally honest with you guys. Yeah, we'll have to figure that one out eventually. Manual tail fins, we'll leave that for now. Target altitude. That's actually going to go to the keypad, which is this one. Excellent. And we're actually going to go ahead and put that in here. So, target altitude. There we go. Excellent. And we'll put that there as well. Excellent. Very good. And this is GPS autopilot plots. I think that's right. So X and Y. Okay. X and Y. There we go. Good. So this will be altitude hold. And this will be autopilot. Okay, excellent. So we'll have to connect these up as well, which is interesting. The autopilot shouldn't turn on the monitor, to be totally honest with you guys. That shouldn't happen. So we're going to get rid of this, and we're going to put a button there instead, and that's going to be for the monitor. Okay. In fact, I don't think that should be the case. No, actually, revert that back. We'll have all of the workstations turn on with this. Monitors. There we go. All right, cool. So this will go to here, it will also go to there, and that's going to be excellent. Alright, very good. So, that'll turn on the monitors, and hopefully, that'll all be good. So, yeah, I like that. Nice, alright, cool. So, what we've got so far is the X, the Y, the X, the Y, the current altitude, that needs to go to our altimeter, which is down here somewhere. I don't actually know where it is. There it is. Okay, excellent. And then we've got loads of other things that we need to do as well. So, output for the tail fins. Presumably for the horizontal ones. Let me change these though, because they're the wrong way up at the minute. So it actually has to go in there like that. Good. And we need to do it on both sides. So delete this, put it in. There we go. So now they're the right way up. Excellent. So now we connect those to there. So this goes to here. It also goes to there. Very good. And then this is turn. Turn signal. Presumably that should go to here, there, and these two as well. And hopefully that'll work. Excellent. And then manual tail fins will go to left and right. And then, Alright, that's good. So, manual tail fins. We go to left and right. Let's try it. Left and right. Excellent. So far, so good. Current rotation. I'm not sure what we do with that one. Not going to lie. And then target rotation. I'm not sure what we do with either of those. But yeah, so we got these as well. So, manual yaw controls. Wait, now I'm confused. Manual tail fins. And then manual yaw controls. Are they not the same? I'm not sure if they're the same or not. But let's go to here and do this. Okay, excellent. Weird. Yeah, I don't know. Tail fins. Oh, no. Okay, right. So, tail fins I've put on that. So, maybe the manual tail fins is actually the pitch. So he goes to W and S instead. Alright, we'll try it like that. Hopefully that's right. Right, okay, so autopilot button. Where are you? There you are. And then the altitude hold button is the other one. Okay, good. I don't know what the current rotation and the target rotation is. I'm not sure about those two. But I guess we'll see what happens when we take off. So, for now, let's go ahead and turn our engines on using the this thing at the front. It'll be fine. We'll just get ourselves in the sky and check out if the autopilot actually works. We will put a station in for these engines very soon, but for now, it'll just be activated from the pilot, and that's probably fine. So WNS is that. Up and down will be the throttles. There we go, there we go, there we go, and there we go. Excellent. And then A and D, we don't currently have any roll. We don't actually have a roll surface in here, and I feel like we should. So what we'll do is instead of adding them on, we'll actually just put them in the wing. Rudder, rudder, rudder. There we go. Only do it on one side, so it'll go like this on this side, this on this side, and then on the other side it'll be opposite, and hopefully that'll be fine. So press U, paste it there, paste it there. Excellent. Attach these all up to roll, which is always A and D. Pretty much always anyway, so they're there. And then on this side we'll do the same thing, there and there, and hopefully all will work. I'm not sure though, but we'll try. So here we go. Spawn it in, landing gear comes down, excellent. We need to move the landing gear button and we need to move the sweep wing button as well, because obviously they're in the wrong places. And we also need to move the bomb bay opening lever, which is probably going to turn into a button, I'm not going to lie. So yeah, we'll have sweep wings straight away, that's fine. And let's get ourselves into the sky. Let's go for it. Yes. Okay, awesome. Hopefully this works. Hopefully this works. Wait, actually, no. There is one more thing that we should do, and that is actually change the seat for up and down to be sticky, so that we actually have our jet engines work properly. That's a brilliant idea. Alright, here we go. Get inside. Press 1. Let's go. Let's go, 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 go. Alright, so that's throttling up as we speak. We're going to run backwards. This plane will have to be, like, crewed by a bunch of people, to be totally honest. Flying it by yourself might be tricky. But I guess we'll see what happens. Okay, so we're in the sky. Excellent. Okay, right, so I can't do anything with the landing gear just yet, but that's okay. We need to make our way backwards if we possibly can. Come on. Come on, go backwards. There we go. And we need to go ahead and put our target altitude at something like 1,000. And turn it on. Okay, that seems to be working. And then we'll actually put our target thing over there on that side. And we'll put it in here. And we'll do this. And it's going the opposite direction. Weird. Very weird. I don't know what I do with this. It seems to just constantly be turning to the right. That doesn't make sense though. That's weird. Why would it do that? Okay, I feel like something has definitely gone wrong here, and I don't know what it is. I've definitely done something wrong. So we need to figure out what that is, and fix it. I feel like the engines are slightly too powerful for us as well, so we might need a clamp. In fact, let's clamp it anyway, at a decent number. I'm not sure what that number would be to be decent, but, you know. Put this in here. We'll go ahead and put this to the engines. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we'll obviously clamp it at something, but this has to go to up and down. Okay, so what do we clamp it at? Max value, 0.1. 5? 0.5 maybe? Okay, excellent. That's all good. So, that's fine. Yeah, flies a bit weirdly at the moment, but I'm sure it's okay. Let's get it into the sky once again and see if we can do it properly this time. Hopefully we can. In fact, turn this on as well. Currently doesn't do anything, but honestly we need some dials on here as well, so that we know what altitude we're actually at. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, press 1. Let's throttle up. Throttle up to full. Excellent. We won't do anything with the wings just yet. That's okay. And we will take off. Hopefully. The weight distribution isn't the best on this, actually. As you guys will see, when we try and take off, the weight distribution is not amazing. But we'll try anyway. So here we go. We're outside. Excellent. Remember, we've limited the throttle. The taking off might be a little bit more difficult this time. But there, you see how it like noses down weirdly? It's pretty strange. Very strange. Right, what altitude are we at? Something like... Okay. Go backwards. Go backwards. There we go. Put the altitude at about 800, 700. There we go. Whack it on. The problem is, I don't know what altitude we're actually at. Also, this obviously doesn't work still. Because if I turn this on, it goes the wrong way. I don't know why it does that. That's really weird. However, the altitude hold actually does seem to be doing something, which is nice. Let's go back to the front and see what's happening here. Okay, so the altitude hold is off by, I want to say, a long shot. It's off by a hell of a lot, but it is trying to get us to the right altitude, which is nice, I suppose. Yeah, so as soon as it gets to like 700, it should fix itself. Yeah, okay, so you gotta activate it when you are actually about that altitude. But that's okay, so we'll sort that out eventually. But for now, let's go ahead and grab this and work on some other things. Some other things that will need tweaking though. Also, I don't know why the autopilot takes it in a different direction. It's really strange, and I'm not sure why it does it. So, yeah. Let's have a little look. So, the X and the Y, are they in the right place? So, autopilot X goes to... Maybe if I just switch them around. And the Y? I don't know if that's correct. I actually don't know. Oh, wait, hang on. They're going to the wrong places. Alright, so disconnect this one. And also disconnect this one. And then sort out where this one goes. So current Y goes to Y. And then X goes to X. And then we're going to flip these around. So that goes to there. And this goes to here. Is that good? Is that okay? Let's try that. See if that works. Let's go, go, go! Alright, hold on. Is this actually going to work? Let's see. Okay, so a reserve tank, that doesn't actually ever get used, which is annoying. And I need to figure out the balance of the whole plane, so maybe that's an actual issue that we should be working on, to be totally honest with you. That is probably something that we should work on. But anyway, try and take off, let's go. Yeah, you see it tries to nose down weirdly? That is pretty strange. Okay, well anyway, we're in the sky. Go backwards. And do the autopilot. It continues to go the other way. Literally, it turns the opposite direction, and I'm not sure why. I really don't know why. Altitude really shouldn't be 0 either. 1000, go. I'm confused. I'm very confused. Okay, so we need to work on the current rotation thing. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure what you actually do with that, so I'm gonna ask a question real quick to someone, and I'll be back with you guys. Alright, okay, so we have actually fixed it. I was talking to Nova, and essentially what we needed was a compass. And I didn't realize, okay, so I did check this beforehand, but essentially, for the current rotation, you need a compass sensor. I was looking at our actual compass, which is over here, and this is just a compass ball, so this one doesn't have the input. So I was confused as to what we would actually use. But we're using a compass sensor, and there it is. So you point it north, or point it forwards, and it will know where north is, and then it'll know which direction to actually go, which is excellent. So now it should actually work. The other thing is, I was actually thinking for our altitude hold system thingamabobby, what we would do is we'd actually get our altitude as is, and input that, if that makes sense. Because whatever our altitude is, it should be set at that for our altitude hold. Instead of going to the extent of like being able to change height with our altitude hold, I think we should just have it so that when we turn it on, it stays at where it is. I think that makes sense. Okay, so the way this is going to work then is current altitude is there, and the target altitude is actually going to go into the same as the current altitude, which is the altimeter. So put that right on there, and that is excellent, and that's actually fine. That means that this thing does nothing. This one actually does nothing, so we're going to go ahead and put a dial in there, which actually shows us what our altitude is. Yeah, because that makes sense. Altitude. There we go. Good. Go ahead and put this to our altimeter as well. Good. And let's go see if this all works out. Hopefully it does. So we'll take off, then we'll come back here and we'll see what happens. Alright, in we go. Press 1. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Turn on the lights. It doesn't really add that much light, to be honest, but that's okay. And we'll see if this works. Hopefully it does. I'm assuming it will, but I really don't know. Taking off is so much slower now, by the way, as well, which I actually really like, to be fair. So, here we go. We're moving out. We're going forwards. Very good. Very good indeedy. Okay, excellent. And we're going to take off, like we should. Okay, I need to figure out the weight system on this thing. Obviously, it's wrong still, but that's okay. And we're going to move backwards. I kind of want to be able to activate it from the front, but we'll see. So if I turn this on... it's not done anything. If I put this in here and I do this, it does actually take us towards the right location this time, which is good. I don't know why the altitude hold is not doing anything, though. Sag. Very sag. Yeah, so realistically, when we turn this on, it should go to the target altitude, which is actually the same as the current altitude, which should actually work out. However, it didn't seem to activate at all, and it didn't seem to do anything. So I'm not sure why that is. It is still hooked up as altitude hold to the right place. So I'm not entirely sure why that would work like that. I really don't know. It should be fine. Right, okay. So let's delete this and put one of these back in. Okay. We'll have it go in there like that. That's good. And we will actually have it as a thing. Okay, so put that directly onto there. Okay, and we'll have a dial next to it. So a dial will go in here. There we go. So put that there. Altitude. Altitude, very good. And connect this directly up to here. Very good. And honestly, we should actually have a button like this in the front as well. Yeah, we should. We can probably put it in here, but not really, actually. We probably can't. We can put it on this side, though. Somewhere. Down here. I don't know. Right, but anyway, for now, we've got it the way we've got it. Let's see if it works. I'm hoping it does. Like, I really, really want this to work, but we'll see. Alright, sweep wings. We're going to go ahead and activate those straight away. We're going to go. And hopefully it works this time. Alrighty, here we go. We're taking off yet again in our bomber. Let's go. Okay, yeah, it takes off really weirdly. Like, it noses down quite heavily, and that's really strange. But now we're in the sky. That's excellent. Let's run ourselves backwards if we can. Yep. I need some sort of stabilization on this too, to be fair. But our altitude is currently around 300. We'll go to 500 on here. And we'll turn it on now. It does somewhat, like, fly straight past where it needs to be, but let's go with 700, 800. There we go, and we'll try and keep it at around that. Okay, that's fine. The autopilot, let's go ahead and whack this in as well, and turn that on. And it should start to fly towards the right place. However, it's actually not, and I don't know why. That's really weird. Why is it doing this to me? It should fly towards the location that we've selected, which is on our left. However, none of the control surfaces are actually allowing that to happen. They're not doing it. They don't even want to. They don't want to fly that way. That's weird. Why? Alright, well, whatever. It's fine. Let's work on something else here real quick. So, I need to put on the center of mass thingamabobby. It's actually quite far back, but I feel like it needs to be even further back because we got problems. Yeah, because we added the weight in the front and with the extra fuel tank, and that's not a good thing, apparently. So, weight is what we need to add. Let's go ahead and add some. It's relatively simple to do. We'll just delete this and fill it with this. Alright, go. So now it weighs a lot more at the back. But as you guys can see, it isn't actually tilted back because we still got weight in the front with the fuel. So that's all good. Alright, we're going to try this one more time. Our altitude hold is actually going to go on straight away at around 400. There we go. Okay, excellent. We won't do anything with that just yet, but let's go. Sorry that this is one of the annoying videos. So we get to a point in the build where we have to just keep testing something over and over and over and over again until it works, and this is one of those things. This is definitely one of those things. I'm just not entirely sure why it's not working. I might add some hidden control surfaces too. Just as a side note, I think I might do that, but we'll see. Also, we're going to see how it takes off this time as well. So let's go left. We obviously weigh a little bit more this time. Okay, a little bit better, just a little bit. All good. Alright, excellent. Let's go backwards. If we can, backwards to here. We're at 200, 300, 400. It's trying to level itself out, obviously, but meh. Alright, turn that off and do it with this. See how it tries and then it stops? I'm not sure why it does that. That's weird. We might need to use a different microcontroller, to be honest. 1000. Turn it on. Yeah, we might need to use a different microcontroller because I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. It's weird. Yeah, so even though we're in the air again, it obviously isn't working to plan. I figured that we'd add an autopilot and an altitude hold because I figured it wouldn't be that difficult, to be honest. Like, I've done it before in a helicopter a long time ago, and it worked out quite nicely. However, the problem is that this isn't working. It's not even trying to go that way, even though it definitely should be. So I really don't know why it would do that, but yeah, problems, definite problems. Okay, so there is another option. We can actually have heading here. Heading, hold, heading, hold. Yeah. Alright, okay, so let's go ahead and just connect this up to here. Okay, and we'll see if this works anyway, because this might work as well. And if this works, this is good, but it's just a bit of an issue, isn't it? It's just a bit of an issue. Also, we still take off really weirdly, and I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about it. I feel like it should take off better than it does. So we need to work that out too, but it's not something we need to worry about just yet. Go ahead and whack that on. I don't know whether we should put everything through a gyro as well, because then we'd have level-ish flight, like stabilization, and that would work out probably quite nicely, to be honest. So we might do that, actually. But yeah, let's go ahead and take off. Here we go. Obviously, it takes off weirdly. It's going to do it again. Yep, nose down. Very strange. But we are flying. Good. Let's go backwards. As we go. Very nice. I'm going to turn the lights on, actually. So let's go with 700. 700 right there. Altitude hold, very good. Let's go ahead and put this in here like so. Doesn't really work. It's really rocketing up to it. Right, okay. It's crazy. It doesn't work properly. I'm not using it properly, but still, it's a problem. I think we're going to have more control surfaces work this out. That'll be okay. But anyway, turn this off. Heading hold. Let's go with like 90 or something. I don't know how we turn that on, how we activate that. Okay, so that seemed to turn us a little bit. Now we're heading like 90 degrees. Okay, and then if we go with 180. 180, go. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. What have I done here? Oh god. Okay, so now we're flying in this direction, which is actually Straight south, presumably. Yeah, okay, that works. And then we go with 270. Which is west. And then if we go with 0, that is actually north. Okay, so the heading hold works, kind of. The roll is... Do we need it to go through a gyro? I don't think it says anything about that, but we probably do. Let's put a gyro on this thing. Alright, here it is. So this is our gyro. Let's go ahead and whack it on here somewhere. I think it should go towards the middle, to be honest. And obviously we can't put it in there, so we're going to have to put it in here. Okay, delete, like, all of this. Actually, all of this to there. And then I kind of want it to go in there like that. So we'll do this to there. Put our gyro in. Like so. Excellent. And delete that on the bottom. Okay, good. Paint this bit. There we go, good. And connect everything through this. So I'm going to be back with you guys in a second. I'm going to try and connect everything together using this. And hopefully this will help us figure things out a little bit. Right, I feel like I've done something right here, but I could have missed something as I've been doing it because there's a lot to do. But let's go ahead and do this. There we go, excellent. We're going to get inside and we're going to take off yet again. And then we're going to turn the gyro on, which is 2, and hopefully this will all work. So let's have a little look at this. As we go, that still works. Our yaw works, and our roll also works. Alright, excellent. Let's see what happens here. Gyro isn't doing anything. It doesn't have enough power to do anything. This is the problem. It doesn't actually have enough power to do it because our control surfaces aren't working. So, control surface, we need to add like a bunch of these in the nose. Yeah, so we do the opposite to the back. So let's have a little look at that. So we need the filled in bit on the top. Let's have a little look. So, filled in bit on the top. And do it on both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know that's pretty strange, but we're going to go with it. Okay, so that is pitch, obviously. And we need that to go to here, which is actually the manual tail fins. No. Tail fins is these ones. And it needs to go to these ones at the front as well. There we go. Excellent. So they're all going to work. The roll, I think the situation on the roll is actually probably fine at the moment, but we will actually add some of these as well, just because we can, so 1 and 2, and then on the other side we'll do 2 as well, but obviously the other way around. So delete this one, and do this, and connect them up as well. So hopefully this all helps a little bit, and hopefully it'll work. Let's do it. Guys, we're doing it. We are doing it. The gyro is on. As you guys can see, this is wiggling, which is good. We got these bits right here as well, which are doing things. They're not actually doing anything. And then we've obviously got these in here, which are slightly hidden, but they should help us out. They should. Whether they will, I don't know. Well, let's see. So, we're going to lift up into the sky. Okay, really level. That's actually pretty good. Okay, that's a lot better than it used to be, which is excellent. Let's run backwards. We'll put in our altitude hold at around 200. I'm upset. I'm upset. So the stabilization did work, which is excellent. However, the problem is that it didn't actually work fully because this ended up just crashing us. Which is really super duper annoying. It is. It's really annoying because there's a lot of stuff going on in here now. But all of these do actually go to the controller at the back, which should keep us relatively stable. In terms of what we do, but it doesn't, so that's an issue. Yeah. I figured these would help us out, but they don't. They don't work the way that I want them to. Which is super sad. Very, very sad. I don't know what to do. I genuinely don't know what to do. The altitude hold doesn't seem to work properly, or anything like that. The heading hold does, and that's it. That is all that's working. The weight situation on this probably doesn't help with the fact that it's not working, but still, you know? So we're actually going to go ahead and add more weight to the back. And hopefully that'll be okay. So do this, and that, and all of this as well, probably. There we go. Good. And then we're going to paint all of this, because it should be painted. There's no reason for it to not be painted. And then try again. This is our last chance today, guys. Okay, we weigh a lot on the back, as you guys can see. But we're still good. We're still okay. Alright, inside we go. Do this. Run up there. Let's go. One last time. Sag. Very Sag. I really wanted this to work. We're moving. We are moving. There we go. Excellent. We are currently going off to the right, which is not good. So we need to turn left instantly. Otherwise we will crash and die. And that would not be good. Okay, tail strikes have happened. But that's okay. Press 2. Okay. Stabilization is on. I don't know why it's like angled us up a bit. It shouldn't. Like, it shouldn't be doing this, but it is. So that's a problem that we've got. Whatever, it's fine. Let's run backwards and we'll try again. So 300. I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Let's go with 300. It's so weird. It is actually really weird. So put that in, do that. Something tells me that something's gone wrong here. Something's gone very wrong here. Okay, well, I'm mighty upset, and that's a bit of a problem. But honestly, it's fine. It's okay. We're gonna leave it as it is, and we're gonna work it out soon. I think the way that we'll actually fix this is by having two separate systems for it. Instead of using one microcontroller, we're probably gonna use two. Essentially, because I feel like it's just trying to do too much, and it's failing at all of it. Except the heading hold. It is doing that. So, yeah. But anyway, I think I'm going to end this video here for now. I'm sorry that we didn't actually get to do anything, to be fair. Like, we haven't done anything. We've tried and failed. That's essentially what we did. But, we're going to go ahead and attempt to do this again. I don't know whether this being on its side is an issue. I feel like it shouldn't be, but it might be. Yeah. But I think we'll leave it as is for now, and we'll try and fix it in the future. I need the landing gear button to be moved as well, because that's currently in here, and obviously that's a bad thing. We need that to work better as well, because obviously that's not good. But, yeah. Also, this doesn't close when that is open, so... Oh, sorry, when that's closed. Whatever, it's fine. Anyway, for now, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one where we actually make it work. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.